and she just gets one shot as an AD carry because I just press everything onto her. Hey everybody, welcome to game 2 of the Mundo. We are versus a Hui, so versus a mage. It can be very annoying versus the early game, or during the early game against champions like Hui as Mundo, because we're not tanky yet, and eventually we'll probably get strong enough that we can kind of deal with not dying to this guy. But for the time being, we're just kind of like any other character, right? Where it's not going to be very easy to do much versus him. Wow, I'm sad that my cleaver did not get that. But we do have Doran Shield in second wind to help out. Also, Rammus is most likely dead here. Apparently, he got cheesed by Garen, which kind of sucks. I also missed another cleaver, which is pretty bad. Because I'm, like, it's not even that bad that I'm missing the minions. The gold, I'm more upset that I'm just not hitting anything and I'm losing HP each time I do it. But it's whatever. We'll just hit him with the cleaver just to deal a little bit of damage back, because there's no reason not to. Dang, did I really mess up all of these just because I tried using the E to, like, effectively hit him? Darn. It's my fault. Although, for the early game, I mean, being down a little bit of farm isn't really that big of a deal. If I can, like, Mundo CSing on her turret isn't that bad because you have a cleaver and also an auto attack reset off your E, so you have, like, multiple methods of getting minions that you otherwise couldn't. Like, for instance, I just auto attack reset to get that one. Got that too. Got that one too. Very low and stuff. Darius is just going to kill our Rammus. Rammus also did not get the minion as well, so he is now effectively 0 farm at 3 minutes into the game. Miss my cleaver, but it's chill. Somehow got off my W to successfully keep myself alive for a moment. Did not get hit by that. Almost died. I'm playing with fire here, but honestly, I'm kind of down to just play with fire. The game state is already so bad that I feel like it's almost like necessary. Didn't get hit. As long as I get the EXP, I'm honestly kind of down. So this is fine. I got most of the EXP there. I back off far enough away that he can't hit me from that distance. He just used his Q, so I should be able to get the EXP for this one as well. I'll miss that one, even though I maybe could have hit it. He has one more chance. And he does not get me. I successfully get to just get the EXP there. Rammus dies again. It's chill. Literally, they finish feats of strength by killing our jungler 3 times within 4 minutes, but it's fine. Not looking the best. I'm just glad that I'm not going to be behind to the point that he's going to be 6 way before me now. Rammus is letting it be known that everybody's his like deaths is everybody else's fault, so understandable, to be honest. I mean, if Garen got into our jungle level 1, I guess that's kind of a big deal. I don't really know whose fault that is, because normally I would be aborting this side, so it's not Darius who killed him, it's the top lane. The enemy team comp against Mundo, really the biggest threat is the Garen being able to spin on me, because his spin late game does like 3,000 plus damage. So I would say he is the biggest threat. Boy, probably shouldn't be that big of an issue. Got him. Oh my god, dude. When you kill someone with your E, it's so funny looking when you just, like, throw or kick their corpse or slap it, I guess. It's more like a slap, huh? Slap their corpse away that I did. I popped Ghost there, immediately tried to help the Rammus because the biggest part that I knew that we could win that is that Darius is level 4 just like my teammate. So, because they were both level 4, that should help out a ton with... If they just both hit each other a bunch, I mean, they're pretty even, right? So... Item advantages can only go so far. Also, this guy only has boots. Like, so he doesn't even have, like, damage numbers, really, with, going that early on. So, not bad, man. Definitely excited about getting a kill like that. 2 kills. The game is suddenly extremely, like, looks way better than what it was previously. Anyways, Heartsteel first item, as always, so we can start the stacking. Seems that people don't really go Warmog's first item anymore after the Riot nerfed it when Warmog's meta was really bad. Rammus is dead again, but that's chill. He was already 0-4. I believe he's still probably not worth that much gold since he never got a shutdown or anything. And then we can just easily farm now. See how my CS lead is like not even that big of a deal anymore? It's really nice. Not to mention, just one single cleaver on him does so much damage. One other part of Mundo passive I have not made clear is, I also just get good regen based off of my level every 5 seconds as the very last line. And that will, like, continue scaling. We'll just kill all those minions real fast. This guy's walking somewhere. I'm going to pretend that I don't see him, so when he tries to hit me from Fog of War, he might walk into my stuff. Did not successfully work. He might have known that I was in the area. I don't really know. Nasus killed Garen. Well played. I'm just going to pick up the thing that he hit off of me. Makes the cooldown a little bit more manageable. Just gonna clear these from far away because I do think it would be kind of a waste to just use my ultimate just to prevent his ultimate from killing me. I'd rather just save everything and we just continue farming like the way that we are, honestly. It's not a bad spot to be in. Not the most entertaining gameplay, but hey, it works, right? It works. Playing versus mages is a little bit different too. Eventually, if I just finish Heartsteel and laning phase is still going on, when the lane is like in this state where it's closer to my side, all it takes is sometimes one cleaver to be able to chase people down. Because your damage is quite good just on Heartsteel Spike against champions that don't have good mobility. Because you can sometimes just run them down because they don't have many opportunities to normally get you off of them if I have my passive up. He technically only has one big CC ability. So if I just start running at him, he can't even get me off of him, really, once that initial cleaver lands. I just don't think I'm strong enough just yet to 100-0 him, though. It'd probably require a couple cleavers or maybe a couple E's or something to do it. Just chuck a cleaver, you never know. Might land. How much money do we need? 500-ish? Yeah, we're getting there. Probably gonna be like a wave after this one if I get this whole entire wave. So we'll just continue farming this, and after this next wave, if we get the whole entire other one, then I will base to go buy. You're probably immediately dead, no? Okay, that guy did not pull you in. I'm on the way, I guess? Yeah, I can't get him, dude. Too bad we weren't able to continue hitting him. I already knew that the fight did not seem very good with the 0-6, but oh well. Maybe if I pop my ghost to get there a little bit sooner. It also ruins my base, too. So it's quite tragic. Yeah. So, like, Nasus has solo killed Garen twice. He's up a 30 farm. He's probably stacking okay. And everything. He's doing great topside, and Rammus blames him for everything that just happened. Instead of just realizing we don't have to go for grubs, and got 3 of us killed for his mistake. But hey, it's fine. It's whatever, man. Rammus clearly is a little bit delusional. It's pretty classic in high elo anyways, that they think that they're better than everybody else, and everybody else is the reason why they're losing, so whatever. Rammus has also kind of ruined my lane too, because that death made it so this guy got way more fed than me. But that being said, we can finally go buy our items, so I'm going to leave. If Rammus wants to fight this guy, he's going to do it himself. I'm not going to help him. He'll probably blame me for a death here if he dies, but I want to go get my Heartsteel. Goodbye. He'll blame me now. It will be super simple to probably understand it. I'm kind of curious. I'm going to pick his brain a little bit. If he saw me recall, then why would you continue going in, you know? Same type of concept, right? If I see him coming mid, I'm supposed to stop my recall. If you see me finish my recall, you probably should just not continue going mid, right? That's like the whole point. If I say... If hey, Rammus, fall into my arms, like, I'm gonna trust fall you, and then I say, wait on a second, I'm gonna leave for a second, and then he continues doing it, whose fault is that? Is that really mine for saying, like, hey, in our case, the recall is me saying don't go because they see it? I don't know. It's like a good way to, I feel like, understand it. You don't have to commit to the play if you see me resetting. But, you know, it is what it is. I've been seeing Darius jungle a lot recently. I thought that somebody told me inside my chat that Darius jungle has been showing up all over the place, and I've seen it, and I was like, no, I haven't. And then as soon as I said that, he's been in, like, every single game. So now I understand the Darius jungle is just everywhere. I don't even feel like it's that good, though. Normally, it pops off early game and then loses. So our CS compared to this guy, completely fine. We've just been farming out. Also, looks like bot lane has like had nothing happen down there. Everybody's just even. We'll get low and stuff, but nonetheless, we're still just waiting to probably have laning phase end before I can start doing more. It's kind of difficult for me to do stuff right now. That guy is not really somebody that I probably want to be walking into, especially with Hui being missing too. Let's grab all these minions. Hui is bot side. This means that I can maybe get a demolish proc off, even though there's no plates. I can just do a little bit of damage. Do we really think that we can contest that as 3? If we want to, we have to do it like when this guy goes back mid, but I know Darius does a lot of damage to jungle monsters because his bleed does deal bonus damage, so anyways, it's time for me to go bot lane. Although I think I want to buy before then. Oh, it's like a interesting fight going on. Okay, well, I probably will just walk down now. We'll just use my ultimate if I get too low and have to run. I believe I can also kill this MF in a 1v1. I hope. It would be kind of ridiculous to lose to her. So I'm gonna pop my ghost here. She can dodge my ability, doesn't really matter. Because I'm just waiting to use my ultimate, and then we'll just kill her. No champion like MF could ever kill me unless I'm just standing inside of her ultimate during extreme late game, but that's not going to happen. I'll just walk outside of it unless I'm getting CC'd. A lot of AD carries kind of get completely crushed by us if they're not the... like, Twitch would probably suck against me as well. Vayne, of course, is good. Kog'Maw's probably pretty good too, because he has the Shred from his W, but... Champion like MF is mostly burst in AoE teamfighting, so she's gonna suck against me for like the entire game. Skye built anti-heal, of course, because, I mean, we do heal for a lot as Mundo. Very understandable purchase. Definitely just going to be a scaling game for us. We have a lot of HP now. When we go side lane versus this way, if I have Ghost up, I might be able to run him down. I think without Ghost, it is possible if I land a good Q, but he does have Swifty boots just like me, and his are also more effective, like by a little bit. Oh. This is not a good fight, so we're just going to leave that guy to die. The Rammus definitely does not care about even attempting to win this game for sure. Is this really something I can join? I guess I can try, but I don't know, man. I'm on the way. Very slowly rotating behind them. Yep. It doesn't seem like something I can help out with, huh? You guys kind of died way too fast for me to probably be of any assistance here. Big shutdown for myself. Oh my god, that did more damage than I anticipated. Can I have help? Wait, she backed. I'll get hit again. Can I even get out? I keep on getting slowed, man. Nobody rotate over to help me at all. Jeez, alright. Well, I'm really fed after that Darius kill. I'm surprised that they stepped up so aggressively to try to fight me when I still had my passive up, so I could, like, not get hit by the Darius E to, like, pull me into Garen. I didn't think that they would just, like, continue running at me the way that they did, so we have 2 fully completed items, a huge amount of HP. Nasus will check his amount of stacks, because that's pretty important. He's doing pretty good. I think 400 at 20 is what people want to do, but, I mean, he has had quite a tragic games after the Rammus kind of, like, ruined kind of me and him with that, like, skirmish topside. But regardless of that, he's still doing pretty good, and sometimes I've been seeing some high elo Nasuses have, like, 150 stacks at this point. I'm like, holy crap, we just lose the game. Because that's impossible to win with. 150 is nothing. So I was worried that was going to be another one of those days. We already one-shot the back wave minions with my E to give myself wave clear. I'm TPing in. Rammus can try to just go for a smite steal here. Big steal. Let's grab some of the roses for ourselves. There is a turret, so I don't know how easily we want to dive this guy. But we got the objective. Corky somehow stole it of all people, and that is amazing. So we're just in a really good position now. E-her. Oh, goodness. I'm hurting from this turret. Does that guy die too? Dude, I would not be shocked if they just FF after that. Some people get so tilted inside a high elo really quickly, especially when we have some really amazing late game champions. I don't know how they're going to come back. We'll see, I guess. Like, look how much damage I'm dealing to this, too. In fact, can I just take it straight up? Dude, I didn't get it. That sucks. Give me that Heartsteel stack. Thank you. Damn, I'm surprised that you tried to ulti me there. That was not even close to killing me. I'm so over-leveled right now. Like, I am somewhat invincible, I have to say. I'm a little bit unkillable right now. So I could either go the Tiamat item or for the Overlord. I think the Tiamat's normally a more consistent item because it gives you another auto attack reset, and then the Overlord afterwards. So that's what we will go for. Titanic is coming up very soon. I do not have TP, so I cannot help my team with anything else for the time being. Let's hope that they don't get themselves killed. Bummer. That's okay, though. Ramus says that next time you should come to the Nasus. And can I grab this? I do not have ultimate, but I do have Ghost. So I'm hoping that if I do get collapsed on by a huge amount of them to try to get my big shutdown, I can just Ghost and run. Just cleaver that guy. I think that I really want to buy my item, but at the same time, sometimes you can walk through enemy jungle to like collapse on people. In our case, I don't think that I can do much as a Mundo, though. Collapsing from deep from side lane to mid lane is like pretty standard, and you can do some amazing stuff depending on your champion, but I'm pretty sure mine has to be one of the worst ones unless they're like sieging like this turret and you loop all the way behind them to go for a flank play, because then you have like a crazy angle. But in our case, they're not really pressuring at all. And I don't have CC. Like a good champion to do that would be like Gnar going Mega and stuff, for instance. You go behind them, and then you just ulti them because you just shoved in a wave, so you have, like, free time normally. I've not gone Heartsteel stacks in a while. Mainly because nobody ever matches me. Yo. Well, they did burn my ultimate. They gave me 2 more Heartsteel stacks, so I don't have ulti anymore. I'm full HP again. We also had my teammate try to TP to save me, because I guess I scared them thinking that I was going to die. And I will go bot lane now. I think that the next item should probably be, like... just this, I guess, huh? Ramus is trying to 1v1 Hui for some reason. Did he think that because I said I have TP for some reason, that means that he should just, like, immediately engage thinking that I'm gonna TP in or something? Man, okay, I'll TP here. We're just gonna give bot lane turret. It doesn't matter. What's important is trying to defend this, but it's not gonna be the easiest because I have no, ult, though. Nami's dead. That guy's dead. I'm just walking an MF ult because I don't care. At least we got all of their Barons off, so that's good. Yeah, so that was the trick that you can do with your E is an auto attack reset, and your this is an auto attack reset too. Like, the ability is not meant to be an auto attack reset. Like, that's what it tells you, what it does. It gives me bonus AD on my next hit, or not bonus AD, it just does more damage. But what's important is that if you can use something as an auto attack reset, which a lot of auto attack modifiers in the entire game do allow you to do that, then you can do stuff like auto attack reset multiple times. Like in this case, I just auto attack resetted a bunch there. I don't know if I can get out of this. Actually, I have my ultimate maybe? Yeah, the thing is that Garen ultimate is really good at finishing me. It did 2,000 damage, even though I had my ultimate going. I also got hit by, like, Ignite, and Hui also has stuff. So they had a bunch of tools to make it so I'm just going to take a huge amount of damage. So big gold onto Hui, but I did manage to take this turret top, so it's open inhib. My death timing is really bad, though, because that means that we probably lose Dragon no matter what. I don't think my team should contest it. It'd probably be pretty stupid, too, since I'm dead. I'm, like, a kind of a big deal for the team. I'm very strong right now. So they probably should not go in. Rammus did not die, at least, even though, I don't really know where he was going there. There's a chance that, when I go side lane, my team gets caught out and dies. The best case scenario is that if I go side lane and they send a bunch versus me, that my teammates can win their numbers advantage fight, and then if I am 1v1, I believe I can beat most people in a 1v1. Because Garen's not that strong. I should probably not even hit these yet, because the most important thing is getting pressure now. The faster I can get pressure, the better. To make it so somebody comes up here to fight me. We're not that bad at team fighting, but there's really no reason to when I don't have my ultimate yet, too. And also, I still think that this is the best way to win the game. But sometimes your teammates will go super aggressive and, like, make mistakes. So I have, like, huge pressure here. So they might send multiple for me, so I just have to start backing away. Yup. And it's gonna be even rough with that, too. But the thing is that they sent so many towards me, and clearly I should have respected a little bit more. They sent so many, and it still takes 10 to 11 seconds to kill me, and I still got some heartsteel stacks and stuff. And because they did that, my teammates, obviously, have momentum. And, like, they took mid lane turret, they apparently killed Garen. So that's what's, like, very nice about whenever they send a bunch of people towards you. If I could live, then it's even better, right? But in our case, we weren't able to. Next fight, we probably can because we'll have Ghost. So if they send everybody, I think I might be able to get out. And it's not like a bad death. It's actually a good death in a case like this. Because of the amount of pressure that I got for the whole entire team there. And now that I have TP, I can maybe even join a team fight if something really ends up bad for my team, and I can maybe join them. And we're on a really big spike right now. Too bad Senna died, though. Huh. And she just gets one shot as an AD carry because I just press everything onto her. I don't think I can do more, but we'll... Yeah, probably not. The reason why I wanted to go in there is because I hit E on a minion, which tossed a minion towards them and chunked the crap out of them. I don't know how easy we can continue going, man. This might be a little bit too ballsy. Okay, I managed to get one of them. Can I continue going? I think I can. I'm gonna pick up the thing on the ground again. If you didn't know, it resets your, at this point, because it's late game, it resets it completely. My passive. So I kind of have it all the time as long as I continue picking it up. In this case, I can't get it, but if my teammate just hits that once... Dang. Is he going to die because of me? He might. Okay, just run. I'm just trying to spook them. I'm not trying to really fight because I don't think I can. I don't have Ghost. I don't have ult. So we got 2 inhibs. Just brute force it. Doesn't matter if Hui is strong because we have a lot of HP and we can just continue picking that up over and over again. And also pay attention to my AD, right? The Overlords is giving me a huge amount. And then when I pop my ultimate, I get even more. We're not full build yet, just yet, though. The biggest threat is probably still Garen. I probably want to go, like, the healing and shielding. Or I can go for, like... Can I not go, this? Why would I not go Sterix? I feel like Sterix is sick. It's going to give me a big shield. So I'm going to go for that. We have like almost 500 AD, even without even being low, and without my ultimate being popped. We get over 500 for sure when I do use it. Dragon is coming up. I guess I should have rotated that. Why am I going top? I could technically, like, probably pressure really hard, but they might also try to do this when we try to do Dragon. I wonder if this is warded or not. Dragon's up in 10. I could probably just solo it. Unless the enemy team's going to contest. I'm only saying I can solo it if, for some reason... Dude, can I sit inside this brush? No, they're going to Baron. Can I... Yeah. Can Nasus solo it? I'm going to get the wave shoving. This is, like, so good. Whenever something like this happens, if you can start shoving a wave, it puts huge pressure onto the enemy team. So we're getting the dragon for free, and then we should just Baron, or, like, even just... This guy's going to finish this no matter what. My team could also, like, try going bot lane. No! I'm not fast enough, bro. Alright, I'll try to leave. I'll pop my ultimate and just run because I still have my passive up at least. But I think that Garen might have gotten me, potentially. Because Garen's just, once again, one of the ridiculous champion against me. And slows are OP versus me, and they have a huge amount. But once again, they sent 3 people. And we have crazy pressure from those inhibs we took earlier. So my team has just been always... Constantly, if you send multiple people against me, there's other threats on my team at this point, so they can easily do stuff for me. I could help out the team significantly just by being like a meat shield almost. I do want to like get a cool play going though, because I am in one of those spots where Mundo is so funny if I'm able to get onto like the backline and stuff. I'm not gonna have my ultimate for next fight though. I'm probably gonna buy an iron pot if anything. We have triple inhib right now. And if they truly try to contest this, it should be pretty easy to just TP somewhere behind and just start fighting. It looks like we might be able to do it right now. Yeah, my team's just gonna probably win. I'll just TP here. I don't know if I can even auto-attack one of their squishies a single time because of how difficult it is for me to get on top of them, but who knows. I'll just pop Ghost here to go for that math. Yep, see you later. Nice, that guy dies too. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the Mundo commentary of me playing it. Almost 600 AD at the very end, and that was without my ultimate. Once again, if I pop it, I would get more AD. I'm going to give the honor to probably the Nasus and somebody bot side. Obviously, the Rammus, in my opinion, does not deserve the honor whatsoever. That guy was super annoying to play with. I think Senna did a pretty good job. We'll give it to the 2 other stacking champions in the game. I was stacking my Heartsteel, and they were stacking other stuff. So most damage on my team as the, like, tank, right? And that's why Mundo Mid is not that bad of a character, especially if you go versus stuff like this. Doesn't matter how much damage Hui does inside of the game. It's still like, he can never kill me solo. He needs everybody else to help him to kill me. If they didn't have Garen, I would have been completely fine. unless they have like Fior or something. Mitigated damage, not even close to Rammus, because Rammus was just running it down all game, and I tried to make it so I wasn't just instantly getting myself killed. Damage taken, though, was the highest. Healing done is probably going to be decent. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. The person that I was facing mid lane also was a Grandmaster player, so just be aware that I was versus a pretty high elo opponent. And yeah, pretty high elo game. So, see you guys later. Thanks for watching again. Peace out. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Mundo mid lane versus a Talon. Mundo, I just noticed that his win rate is kind of good for mid lane right now, but it's also a super low play rate. But he is a not a bad champion if you can pick it into the right team comp, because he is kind of like invincible if you go versus things that doesn't have good shred eventually once you start scaling and like getting to the late game. That being said, they do have a Vayne. They do have a like pretty good champion against me. I'm just gonna auto attack that guy once for the grass proc. Just auto attack that guy twice because he was trying to make it so the backswing hit me. Against Talon lane, we just don't want to get it by his 3-hit passive. Early on, he can't really do his 3-hit passive very easily at level 1 because his W only has 2 parts to it. So if you don't get it by that, like how I just didn't get it there, then you're completely fine. He might Q me here, maybe. Okay, he doesn't. But that's the only thing we need to be worried about, really. He has 2 things on me, and he might try to do an all-in. Talon damage is insane. If he does 3-hit passive into Ignite and just continues auto-attacking you, the bleed damage is insane. So I do want to show massive respect to this guy, and we're not supposed to win in the first place. Mundo's abilities cost health, and you get back some health from your cleaver if you kill some or hit something. It doesn't give you back the full amount unless it's an enemy champion, though. I really don't think that this like gank is going to work at all. I don't know why he's even here, because I'm one of the worst champions of the game at like setting up. Unless he's just trying to like salvage my lane because I'm losing, but I'm not, so I'm kind of just chilling. So yeah, Mundo is a scaling champion that builds heavy HP because his E gives you bonus AD based off of your HP. So the biggest thing for you is building like Heartsteel and Warmogs, because then you're able to just deal so damn much. Talon did roam bot lane. It looks like my Ezreal might be able to like outplay them, so the best thing we can do is just shove and try to make it so this Talon loses some farm, because he did a massive roam and it wasn't even that successful. We're going to activate our W here. I'll go over like all of his abilities pretty soon. I just want to make sure I get this base going pretty well. We do have Demolish, but I think that it's not really worth using. I'd rather just reset, if anything. Ezreal actually survived that too, which is crazy. So Talon's down a lot of farm after doing a play like that. That's huge for us. So anyways, we have our cleaver, which is what we max first. It does percent current damage, so the higher HP the target, the more damage it does. It hits really, really hard. 22% of somebody's HP right now, and it keeps going higher. Our W is used as you can use it as a push tool a little bit. It has a little bit of AoE, so I did use it that way. But otherwise, inside a laning phase, you never activate it unless you're trying to either farm with it or the enemy's trying to kill you. Because what it does is that when you activate it, you get gray health. Gray health is something that will like show on your bar, and you get gray health based off of how much damage is being done to you. Now, you can reactivate W at any point. When you reactivate it, it will heal you for some of the gray health. But this is the most important part. You want to reactivate it on an enemy champion no matter what. You have to. Like, it's so important. Because you get way more gray health when it is hitting an enemy champion. It goes from 50% to 100% of the gray health just from doing that. So that's the most important part about this W. It does a little bit of damage. I don't think that's important. All you need to think about is that when you get heavily bursted, that's when you activate it. Or like right when a skirmish starts, you can activate it too if you don't know when to use it. And just pop it, hopefully, when they're still nearby, because they might run away from you, and then you don't get as much health back, which would suck. And then we finally have our E, which is an auto attack reset. It empowers your next auto attack to deal bonus damage based off of your HP, and then if you're lower, it does even more damage. So pretty effective. I would say just use it whenever. I don't really think people wait until they're low HP to really activate it, in my opinion. Definitely wants to shove this under turret. He's going to Q it, right? No, he's just going to W it? Alright, I'll just stay kind of far away. And then finally we are on to the ultimate, which is you activate it and you get health regen, and you get a little bit of a health increase as well. And the health increase is more the lower you are. So if you get very low and you don't die when you activate it, you can actually get a huge amount of like health, which then makes your E more effective, right? So it kind of synergizes well. So right there, I activated my ability. He might be able to get me with his 3-hit passive. He almost got me. I activated my W immediately when he jumped on me with his bleed. So I healed myself for quite a bit of that. And then I had to pop my ultimate. He ignited me, which made the regen worse. But I did manage to live his burst and get his ignite. If Rengar ganks me, I might die. I don't know if I can survive that. But even if you die, it's not really that bad because my character just is ridiculous around like 3 to 4 items. 1 item is not really enough. 2 items, you're starting to get a little bit strong. But once you start getting to the mid to late game, that's when Mundo truly shines. So we're just going to try shoving this out. I'm going to activate my W to deal damage to the minions. And maybe I can even hit this, potentially. I know that my teammate might want help right now, but I feel like I want this plate more. I'm going to auto-attack reset to hit a little bit harder. Did not land my ability, but it's still pretty chill. I still have my TP. I still haven't used it. We're up a lot of farm because this guy's roam bot lane really failed. But just because it failed doesn't mean that it's just going to be an automatic win for us. Vayne is not weak. She never died this game. She has 1 kill. Just because my Ezreal's fed does not mean that it's going to be free. Now, another thing about my E that I have not mentioned is that when it kills something, it turns into a projectile and gets thrown towards people. Darn, dude, I was trying to get that and I failed. He might be able to kill me here because I greeted hard. I activated my W right in front of his face, and I wanted the cannon. I tried to use the W to secure it, and because I did that, he realizes that and immediately punishes me. Almost dies. But at the end of the day, that was like my fault. I made a mistake. I should have not activated my W because that would have been the thing that would keep me alive in that situation just to get the cannon. If I TP here, I would have been able to get none of those minions because it would have taken too long to get there. So I'm just not going to activate it because I would have not gotten literally anything. Maybe I'll miss 1 melee minion. And even then, I might not miss any. I missed the minion, but I just lose the gold, but not the EXP, so it would have been like kind of a waste of a TP, since I would have like barely gotten anything from it. So a little bit of poke damage onto the guy. I activated my W kind of early, probably not really worth it at all. I probably should save it. The damage from it isn't really that good, but that's something that I will I can fix. So I'm using these minions as projectiles to hit this guy occasionally, which is very nice. I'm getting some good cleaver hits onto him, even though the damage really isn't that much right now because he's finally getting a little bit low, so it's going to deal a lot less since it's current HP. And we are making our way to our item very steadily. We went Swifty Boots because Swifties is very effective for Mundo. One of the worst things that he can go against besides shred champions like Gwen, Vayne, and stuff is also kite champions. I'm a melee character whose only opportunity to get people is literally by slowing them. I have no crowd control besides a slow. That's it. And if it's a skill shot versus Vayne Tumble, if I miss, she can kite me all the way. So, like, going heavy movement speed is good sometimes. A heavy movement speed boots, and obviously there's only one that you can really buy. Wow, they are going super hard bot lane. I don't know if I want to TP to it or just continue taking plates mid lane, because it looks like they're maybe going to secure some kills. So I'm just going to be able to get even more strong. Gonna E the entire wave, activate my W again. Trying to shove quickly. Him leaving his turret like this is honestly so good for us. I mean, he's probably trying to do these roams because he knows that there's really not much he can do in lane versus me. Unless I'm very low already, which I'm not, really. Or he has to trade versus me, but the trades aren't that easy to accomplish. Because I can activate my W and make it so it's, like, not the worst trade. Activated my W incorrectly, but just slow him down and then I'm fine. When you activate your ultimate and you get that regen and the health and stuff, it also gives you bonus movement speed, so that is another way to get a little bit of speed to run away. That's why I activated it, so I could get out of there before anything happens. And lastly, onto our passive. Our passive makes it so one crowd control ability won't CC us, like a hard CC. Slows still affect you, so that's one of the annoying things to go against. Like, Talon E still slows me and stuff. But, like, Rengar Bola won't work. Or, like, Taunt or a knock-up from Galio. And this little canister will pop off of me, and then you can pick it back up to make it so it's on a lower CD. During late game, it automatically refreshes it, so if you continue picking it up, you're immune to CC for a long time. But it only does one ability. I think we're going to get first turret here. Which is absolutely insane, by the way. Like, this is huge for a Mundo. Because you're not supposed to really get a lot of gold during the early game. Because you're not supposed to win lane. But thankfully for us, this guy's just done roams. And his roams have been so bad. Because every single time he's done it, he just has been dying or not getting kills and stuff. I might have made an error here. I did not activate my ability at the correct timing, so I didn't get that much health back. He is quite low, but without my ultimate and stuff, it's not worth to do anything. So I'm just going to base here. I'm happy with what we got. We have the Heart Steel, so I can start stacking that, so I get more AD as the game continues. And we are good for the rest of the game now. The hardest part of the game, in my opinion, is now over. The rest of the game will be a lot easier. Once my bot lane is done with their laning phase and, like, one of them takes a turret, I'm probably going to be in a scenario where I'll be side laning, and that's, of course, completely fine. I mean, Mundo's normally played top lane, so that is fine with me. Do I want to run down there? I guess. Sure. I can just walk down. I don't think I can TP down. Not to mention, you guys are going really deep anyways, so... I'm just trying to get a little bit of damage on this guy and be annoying. I'm not actually trying to kill him. Plus, I got a Heart Steel stack, too. There's the canister. Actually, I can just kill him, probably, huh? Oh, maybe not. Oh, I would miss that. I wish that I could have gotten the other guy. It sucks that I literally had to go underneath turret just to secure the kill, but in my opinion, how Mundo can be played is sometimes like trying to go for super aggressive kills like this. Because, in my opinion, how crazy Mundo scales, in most cases, a 1-for-1 will net be better for us unless we're giving it to somebody that also scales well. In this case, it would only be Rengar or the Galio, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go for him, because I'll probably be able to kill him. And maybe, like, I don't know, Rengar could have died too, but if only I didn't get CC'd by Galio. But that's what I'm talking about with, like, we've reached the point where, as you can see, I can just walk into the Rengar, who's pretty strong himself, with just a Heartsteel, just chuck cleavers at him, get my Heartsteel proc off, use an auto attack reset off my E, and we can kind of duel people very easily. We are single targets, so that is another big thing, though. Like, we have heavy single target damage, so if you ever get into a skirmish in, like, a 1v3, sometimes you can maybe win if you're fed enough, just because, like, they can't kill you because you're too strong with your ultimate, but normally you can only hit, like, one at a time. And it's kind of awkward because you have to just, like, wait. I really wanted a hard steel stack, but this guy's not going to give it to me. I'm desperate to get it. It's too difficult, though. It's good to be pressuring, though, like this, because what I'm trying to do is make it so I have maybe first move, because he has to go collect a wave. This guy might go bot lane still. I'm TPing down. I'm on the way. Vayne has Condemn, but thankfully for us, my one passive will save me. Because the thing is about Mundo, right? My goes where he pleases passive will make it so that 1 CC that she has is the 1 CC that it will stop. So she can't condemn me away. Unless, like, there's another... Oh. Dang, dude, I couldn't kill him fast enough, but also, I didn't even get the kill, which is frustrating. Like, how did I not even get the kill? Support already got it. That's crazy. Can I even take this? Or am I gonna, like, die to Talon? This could be kind of ballsy to go for. Nah, Talon's top, but Vayne's gonna be down here pretty soon, so I'm not gonna go for it. I don't think it's worth it, because I don't know where she is, and Vayne is a champion that's pretty fast with her movement speed, because her passive literally gives her movement speed while running towards enemy champions. And I don't know if I could actually run away. It's a bummer, but I think it's for the best that I don't step up. So what Warmogs will give us is just huge HP. It also has a movement speed passive. Does it not? They completely removed all of it? Oh, I mean, it's still a really good item for Mundo, so it's not really that big of a deal. It's one of the highest HP items in the game. Mundo is like a tanky bruisery champion, but he's not like a true tank unless you build him that way, and a lot of people don't, because normally it's kind of good to make it so you are building for... HP and, like, the things that make HP turn into 80, like Titanic Hydra and Overlords. Bloodmail. So your only tankiness is really going to be you activating your ultimate, which gives you regen based off of your HP, and then just having a huge amount of it. So be aware that you die pretty quickly still, and even burst champions can, like, hit you suddenly for, like, thousands of damage if you don't build any armor, which I'm not. It's also super scary because if she starts running at me, I don't know how easy it could be to run away, but we'll, of course, just activate our ultimate to try to escape. I have my Warmogs now. This Warmogs will make it so when I go versus champions like Vayne, who are very good against me, they'll chunk me like this, but then my Warmogs can kick in when we're out of combat and heal me back up to full, and we can, like, continue doing that. Also, one of the, as you can see, the final thing on this, gain 10% bonus health based off of your items, so this, like, synergizes with Heartsteel, and of course that synergizes back into my E, so it's all about just getting huge amounts of it. Oh, nice. Got him with my cleaver. Nice gank by the Pantheon. The turret thankfully gave us some time to hit him for free, because if he ulties too soon, the turret will still see him, since turrets get true sight. My team is not able to secure the rift, though, and we kind of sacrificed losing that for whatever. I'm going to just continue going bot. I don't have TP, so I can't really join that fight very quickly. But that's okay, though, because we push so damn fast. The worst thing would be, like, my whole entire team hard loses, and when they do hard lose, I don't know, the enemy team stops me from shoving. Like, Talon will be down here pretty soon, which also sucks. I want to get my Demolish proc off, though. Maybe he doesn't even come down here. Maybe he just goes to kill my team, but if he does, we get the turret, though. And as you can see, he, like, jumped over, and he's like, oh, crap. He doesn't really deal much damage to me. That's why I picked it. Mundo is good versus a lot of picks if they're, like, bursty assassin-type builds, because they don't really have the tools to kill a champion like Mundo. Kind of for the entire game, really. They suck against Mundo. Mundo also can jungle, so he has some things in his kit that make it so he deals bonus damage to monsters, so you can actually do stuff like this pretty quickly, too. So I'm just going to take their red buff away from them, and then that should upset the Rengar a little bit, maybe. Probably can't get this guy, but I can take the other ones. Oh, there's a Talon here. I just want the Heartsteel stack, honestly. Dude, I'm going to get so much Heartsteel stacks here. I'm going to pop my Ghost so I can continue chasing this guy. Kill him. Wait for that barrel to explode. Or not explode, but just be used. Heartsteel stack again. And then we're just going to E him to take that kill. And they just fought without their Vayne there, right? And I'm just impossible to kill. Like, they can all jump on me if they want. As long as Vayne's not there, I'm chilling. It doesn't matter if it's a Rengar with, like, those items. Like, look at how many items he has when we were fighting him. 1, 2, 3, or 1.5, I guess. And I have 1, 2. And now, we're gonna have more, but see how easy it is to play versus those champions that don't have percent damage in their kit? It's so easy. Our next item can be... I think we'll go for the damage item, so I'm going to go for this. This will give us wave clear. Can I sell? Oh, I did not mean to sell Heartsteel. Holy crap, sell this. Boom. Perfect buy. I was waiting in base for a long time, so it did take a while to leave base, but we did get a massive purchase off. So what this item does is that we can activate it to make it so our next auto attack deals bonus damage based off of my HP. That's what Mundo's all about. So we're gonna press E, which deals 300 damage, then press this, which deals 500 damage, and then 300 damage is how much my AD is, so that deals 600 plus 500, so that's 1100. And then if I'm low, this deals even more, so it's like 1100 minimum, and probably like 1300 max. And then we're gonna get another Heartsteel stack here. Also, you can like auto attack reset with both the item and your E, so you can do like walk on top of somebody with Q, like auto attack, wait for Heartsteel, and then you can do like auto attack E. Well, unfortunately, I killed the minion, but and then Tiamat or Tiamat and then E. It doesn't matter that really the pattern, but you can get off multiple autos so quickly because of the auto attack reset functionality. Vayne might be the person that's contesting me topside, so I'm gonna leave because I don't want to face her. There's a, dude, there's a person here. Hello? Dude, Ari did not go for that guy. That is tragic. She was, like, in the perfect position to get him, too. We might be able to beat Vayne in a 1v1 if she face checks me and I get off, like, a huge combo, but her stealth mechanic is super annoying to go against, so I'm not really, like, 100% confident that it's gonna completely work. Slows, super annoying. We don't have a way to, like, stop the slows. We do have the Swifty boots to, like, run away from him, though. I'm just gonna sit inside this brush and just see if he eventually will step up for the next wave. Because I don't really have much that I can do versus champions besides just run at them. I changed my mind when I'm seeing, like, my team is, like, fighting hard mid, so I'm gonna try to just kill this wave even faster, so then I can hit this turret top. I'm not gonna kill this next wave just yet. Or try to not do it immediately. The reason why is because if it crashes, it's easier for him to farm it. So I'm trying to give myself a better opportunity to, like, do stuff. If the enemy team doesn't hard engage on my team, then I'm just chilling. I'm gonna go mid lane. There's no reason for me to, like, be top right now since there's no minion wave. And we can just, like, continue taking their base. If the enemy team does not engage, we're just gonna take, like, everything from them. Being such a short-range character, though, I'm, like, not gonna, like, do much besides just kind of continue hitting what's in front of me. I don't really have the best opportunities to go on these guys. can't even get over the wall because I have Ghost, so it's a little bit awkward. I'm going to wait for Vayne's thing to expire before going in. So I'm going to kill her. I have my ultimate going, so I'm just going to not be killable, really. I only did this for the movement speed. We can just go under turret here. Probably can't get me, I'm guessing. And then we'll just walk out. Like, just because we don't have any armor doesn't mean that I can't just, like, continue going for it. Report Talon. Dang, they're upset because, I don't know, he lost. I'm not really sure. So, yeah, anyways, pretty simple win here. Hopefully the next game will be not just dictated by the Talon roams, even though I feel like this was mostly a team comp gap than anything else. But yeah, Mundo is an amazing champion. Super simple to play. I do not have many Mundo games. Once you understand how his W works, that's all you really need to know for like the difficult part of Mundo. And then you kind of far away with your cleavers, and you are good for the early game. So I'm going to try to get a game 2 of it, but this is a pretty simple champion to play. This was like a Grandmaster lobby. I did decay on this account. Decay meaning that I like lost ranking just from not playing on this account enough. So we'll show who this guy was. This guy also probably decayed or just recently started playing because he has only 13 wins. But that's the person I was going against, who was Grandmaster last season. We'll look at another person just to like show you guys. So there's a Challenger Rengar. And so Challenger Rengar tried fighting me with the Galio bot side, and we just don't even care, right? Grandmasters, so pretty good ranking opponents. Doesn't matter. Our champion's too simple. Plus my teammates did good too. It wasn't all me, but yeah, good damage dealt, especially for a tank. I don't think that the healing done or the self-mitigated damage probably is that important because I didn't get to be part of that many fights this game, really. Damage taken was a lot. So, anyways, if you're ready for game 2, stay tuned if you want to see that. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Bye.